Hello, I'm Philippe Guichandu. I'm the General Secretary at the Fondation Grameen Crédit Agricole, and I'm so happy to welcome you, Dory. You are from the Philippines. You are coming from
Thank
quite
you.
far away. And you're working for CARD,
Yes.
which is one of the largest women-focused microfinance institutions, even I would say in the world, because you are reaching more than 10 million people, and you work in microfinance, insurance, education, healthcare, more than 3,700 offices, a repayment rate of around more than 90%. So it's a real success, and you're very well known in lot of places. So what has driven this growth and make it so successful according to you? What is the solution you had for that?
We've been working with social development and we've seen how poor people are. So our commitment to bring them out of poverty is the one driving us to really help them expand, build more institutions that they can own so that we can really bring them out from poverty. So that's, I think, a major factor that is driving every one of us at CARD to ensure that clients are really brought out of poverty through owning what we are doing. So in the institutions that we are building are mostly owned by the clients, especially the insurance companies that is serving or insuring more than 33 million Filipinos. This is 100% owned by the women members, and the women members sits in the board. They design policies, they define strategies, of course with the help of professional management staff. But these women are elected from the women membership of CARD, and they serve in the board for 2 years. Then another set of board will come on the next 2 years.
So you really follow the Grameen model with Professor Mohamed Yunus, because he has with the Grameen Bank, the same willingness that belongs to the women. Do you think is really the key of success? To make it that strong, because you've been insisting a lot on this.
Yes, I think, and I believe, because when we started hearing about Grameen Bank, we only have 89 women that we are assisting.
89, okay.
89
Wow.
in 1989.
Okay, very
and
good.
these women, most of them are still with us. They are more than 90 years old, but still with CARD. And they are the one who inspired us after hearing about the credit discipline that the Grameen Bank has been implementing with the poorest women in Bangladesh. So in 89, we replicated it, and we started with 89 women who really repaid 100% for every loan they take. They attend weekly meetings, just like the Grameen Bank, and save, and then do other activities that will improve themselves, like leading a center, motivating their members to pay. So those are the inspirations that we got from Grameen, and that Grameen Bank scheme really is scaled up in our operations.
And yourself, how did you come into the story? What inspiring you to do this?
I was a volunteer during my younger years when I was still a student. I volunteered as a community organization volunteer of the Philippine Business for Social Progress. It's a social development organization. As a volunteer, I don't receive anything, no money, no allowance, but I got trained. So the PBSP trained me to become a community organization volunteer. That's how I learned how to deal with people and how to understand what they are experiencing as poor people. So that inspired me to work with PBSP as a professional worker. Then later on, Dr. Alip invited me to join him in forming CARD. So the inspiration really came from my personal desire to really help the poor people because I came from a poor family myself. So that also, strengthened the desire to really help many people to come out from poverty.
Okay. And so you are really a very, very large institution now. I mean, so what type of advice will you give to a smaller institution that would like to grow and to develop and to have better reach, and especially in terms of empowering women?
Just like what happened to CARD, we started small. We started as an NGO, but we dream big, just like Grameen Bank.
Okay.
So we dream big. Like when we started CARD as an NGO, we dream of really establishing a bank that will be owned by the poor women. So at that time, it looks like impossible. At that time, because imagine we're going to establish a bank, and when we started CARD, we only have 20 pesos.
20 pesos?
Yes,
only? Oh my
20
God.
pesos. That 20 pesos was used to buy bond papers,
Okay.
where we typed the proposal. That proposal was sent to Japan,
Okay.
and it won 150,000 pesos.
Oh my God. Okay.
So that's how we started. So we started very small, but the dream that we have in our hearts are so big for the poor. So we imagine setting up the bank. So after 10 years of Grameen Bank replication, we got 100,000 clients, women clients, and we said to ourselves, we can now start building the bank. So that on the 10th year of our celebration, the Central Bank of the Philippines announced that they are approving our application. So our women members who were there during the celebration really celebrated with us with joy because this is a dream come true for them. Because imagine, we don't own anything. We have no assets, no cars, no nothing. Just the 20 pesos. But we promised them, we will build a bank that you will own.
Okay.
And
now,
it realized.
Yes. And now you have not only the bank, but you have also the insurance and then other services.
Yes, because we continuously listen from them.
Okay, listen to the people.
Listen to the members.
Yes.
Every time we go to the field, we listen to them. What else do they need? What else can we do?
Yeah.
So the 34 institutions that we have now,
34.
34
Wow. Okay.
are products of listening to the clients. Like we were conducting training under mango trees. So they said, how about we have a small structure where we can enter there and be trained there.
Yeah.
It's like a training institute. So we build that. Gradually we build. Now that institute is a microfinance school.
Oh my God.
Authorized by the DepEd
And the government.
Yeah.
Recognized education place.
Yes. So we start with senior high school because we believe that for them to love microfinance, they need to be trained by people who are passionate in doing microfinance.
And you are passionate.
I believe so.
yes, you are for sure. And so in all this history, what have been the key partnership, because we strongly believe at the Fondation Grameen Crédit Agricole that we cannot do things alone, whatever the dreams we have, and we need for that to be partnering with key players. So in your story, who have been the key players, aside maybe from the client themselves, the women, of course, but I mean, who has been helping you to partners and be strong?
Yeah. So in every partnership, we partner with the people who share the same inspiration. So, for example, the staff. In getting the staff, those who would fell in love with microfinance are the ones staying with us. So, like the first account officer that we have is now the managing director of the 34 institutions.
Oh my God.
Because we retire. We retire at 60. So the younger generations are taking over. So the first account officer that we have, he's Boyet Boyan, his name is Boyan, is now the managing director of
The group, I mean the 30.
the 34,
Yes,
the 34. The card bank, where I used to be the president and CEO, is now managed by the first bookkeeper of card bank.
Okay.
So they are homegrown.
Okay.
So that's the first principle is when you are passionate with the work, you fell in love with microfinance, you love what you do, you are happy when you are able to help, they stay with us. So we have a very, very high retention of staff with our almost 20,000 staff. The retention is very high. In partnership with institutions, we also partner very comfortably with people who would believe in what we have done already or what we are going to do. And for those who would like to share our inspiration and support us in going there, not this is the money, you go to Mindanao, this is the money, you go there, you help there. No, we partner with those who say, please use the money the way you will attain the objective or the mission of poverty eradication.
Okay, and it works. And it works.
Yes, it works.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
it works.
So, I mean, we can still talk quite a lot, but maybe a last question. I mean, what would be your personal message to the next generation of women leaders? Because at the Grameen Crédit Agricole Foundation, I mean, we strongly live in the power of women. I mean, the capacity to make changes. So, what will be, I mean, your message?
My personal message.
Yes.
Just like what I've said yesterday, in working with microfinance, it is far better to consider it as a vocation rather than a job. If it is a vocation, you are ready to face all the challenges, you're ready to face the demands of the work, the field work that you have to do, early morning until night, to really reach the poor and help them. So if you consider this as vocation, you don't worry about salary is low, benefits is low, for example, no, because you feel you are doing what you love.
But do you think that this message is still clear nowadays in the context that is
Of the
changing?
younger.
Yes, that is changing so much. Do you think it still makes sense?
It's I believe so,
Yes.
and we are we're doing everything so that the younger generations, the Gen Zs, and the forthcoming Alphas would love the work by, of course, including digital transformation in what we're doing. If we all these are used to the manual operation, of course now everything is computerized. They use gadgets in the provision of loans. And we're trying AI also in order to encourage younger people. And we are actually encouraging younger people to join us because they say, oh, this is digital, there's AI. But in the process, we try them to understand that microfinance is not an ordinary work. It is a vocation. And I'm happy to share that in some of the interns that we are training at CARD, when they see how the poor women's life have been changed by CARD, they become emotional.
Okay.
They become emotional and they begin to really love the work that they are doing. Although it is IT, it is, for example, in health, but when their heart is being touched by what they are seeing with the what CARD has done.
Okay, so I hope that the people who are listening to us will be also touched by what you have tell and what we are share with us in order to do better for the world. Thanks a lot, Dorit. It has been a real pleasure being with you, and wish you a safe trip back to the Philippines. And for the listener, I wish them also to see each other soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Philip. Thanks.